I would have started earlier. I would have started earlier, except I decided to deal with the Microsoft Edge problem by digging in the fucking soil of Windows 10 and ripping out all the roots I could find that are attached to Microsoft Edge. And then I found out what the actual problem was when I tried to start TeamViewer up to manage my second computer, and learned that I wouldn't start up because it uses Microsoft Edge Web Edge View 2, whatever it's called, one of those combinations of words, to actually run the base program. And I had to run the base program before I can switch to the version, which for some reason was hidden for me. Run the version that doesn't use it. But it should be fixed now. My computer should be running better. I don't know why they made that change, because it took literally 10% to 12% of my GPU at most times. So, is what it is. So we should be good to go for a couple of hours, and after that, it'll be Galpal time. Not as much CUD time as I was hoping for today. I wanted to start like an hour and a half ago. I'll let you know, how long I've been spending beating my head on this. My own worst enemy, though, is the important lesson here. Because you see, this is my fault. This is actually my fault for not connecting the two and just doing a real drastic ripping something out by the roots kind of action. That's okay, though. Things have been re-downloaded. It's running. If you can see and hear the other screen, if you could hear the Chappelle Roan, which is going to get me Content ID flagged again, don't give a shit. Yeah. But computer fixes. That's okay, though. Every time I cause myself a problem, I teach myself something. I give myself time to forget it, but yeah, Stream. I'm here now, finally. Back to Quickling Star. Oh, God, that old golem. Yeah, that was a test character. I wish I could fix that name. I wish I could fix that name. So, I've been updating my list, making sure that I'm keeping it very clear what my goals are. And I try to update it like every other break. Hey, Tyrion. Caught you yesterday too. I don't think I said hello to you then. But we need to gear up. Gearing up is the goal right now. I need better equipment. The problem with that is I don't think I actually have... Oh yeah, I forgot those frogs just like to pull people with their tongue. It's a funny behavior. Alright, I need to go heavy with my gloves. Chain gauntlets? Probably yes. Keeping the 8 fur cloak. Dang, we got some good stuff to sell though. I gotta read that. Oh god, do I have anything actually cheaper here? We don't need a compound bow. I have a shotgun and a sniper rifle that kind of solves all my problems. I need to throw those crayons into the sacred well. So yeah, if you don't know, I'm playing Caves of Cud. You're super happy? Oh yes, yes. Something you very much deserve. Something good happen, or are you just in a good mood? Because, we take those too. As much as I want the elasticine gloves, chain gloves are kind of what we're doing. Oh, I can make you a woolly, though. Nice. Alright, what's the AV at now? I could... Ow, I stepped right into the Fractus. We have boots somewhere around here. We have a Hatter. Hatter is what I'll go for. I don't need much more AV right now. I need just a little bit more. Just a little bit more AV. And look at that. A little bit more AV right there. Switching to chain for a couple of things. It's fine. Here, have these bloodstained copper nuggets. In the land of Cud, it's not really questioned why you have blood-stained anything, really. It's probably considered a little rude to not clean it off first, but... I hear a cat screaming to be let into the basement. Bad news, baby girl. You're not to be let in for any reason. Oh shit, that's right, I have two-faced. I don't know what I'll equip on the second face. I mean, that just lowers my dodge value again. Having a second face slot. Mine hasn't figured it out yet, but that's okay. Her beautiful voice is loud enough. Sing to me, my angel of music. Hey, this is... I'm kind of not really favoring a armor upgrade for my feet here. Do I want to make the rocket skates right now? Can I make the rocket skates right now? No, I don't have any nanomaterials. Which is annoying, because normally by now I would have found something. I guess... Yep, we're gonna dump this Uber Nostrum. Taking off my shoes, Hobbit style, to immediately make myself some rocket skates. Now, I'm not at a point where I can actually power these right now. I do not have enough oil. And I'll need another nanomaterial to do it. So, Carrie does a thing, by the way, because she's a big cat. She's like 13 pounds. She'll actually, if the door is like cracked open, what she'll do is she'll hook her paw around it and open it like a human would. You know, just on like the edge of the door. And then walk away, feeling satisfied. It's real fucking funny. She's also developed a new tactic of trying to get me up to feed her in the morning. She'll just start licking my hair. I think she's trying to be sweet and groom me, but the thing is that Carrie has always had a bit of, she's always been a bit of a slimer when it comes to rubbing her face on things. It's cute. It's still cute, but also it's just like, you'll be sitting there, all of a sudden she decides to be really friendly and affectionate for a change, and you just feel like a little on your leg, and you're like, oh. Oh. Anyways, let's go get some oil, maybe? Okay, let's see. Died of natural causes. That's not too exciting. Early in 1906 PR, after a bout of scurvy, Batafa's counsel suggested she abdicate the throne. Instead, she spent the day seizing food and it continued her reign like nothing had happened. I love Batafa. Batafa always is cooking. If it's the same person thinking of from yesterday, Batafa, every time the council suggested, like, hey, like, you're not taking care of yourself, maybe you should do something else, like, I don't know, be a cook. And Batafa just ignores them and goes cooking anyway. It's so funny. Let's see, one star evening, a Windowmaker. If I said a Widowmaker, I'm like, oh, an assassin. No, Windowmaker found a baby of glass on its eyes outside his workshop. He and his fellow Windowmakers adopted a baby and named her Antidote II. You talk about, like, glasses? Is this baby wearing glasses? Babies probably shouldn't be wearing glasses. Now I think about it, that's not a thing babies should actually be wearing. Let's see. I only know where asphalt's at. I don't know where oil's at. I need oil to run these boots. Alright, we're gonna hit the Joppa button. I'm feeling a little bit better about my whole situation here. Can I mod with tinkering? No, just 30 for you. And can I mod you with anything? Let's see, I got woolly, which is not what I want to go with. I want to go with jacked. Probably lacquered, because I'm the most worried about these getting splashed with some gross juice. And then maybe either... I think I'm getting spring-loaded when I find it. Early version might not have spring-loaded, though. I might have a secondary version that's just designed to be my backup boots. Anyways, we're looking for our gem person, and I'm not seeing them anywhere. Also, I have, like, enough stuff to trade for, like, expensive things here. Do I want any of your expensive things? No, not really. Okay. So, list today, gearing up a bit. I feel pretty good about that. I'm saving this 8 fur cloak for when we get to... And I'm actually going to make you woolly on top of that. For when we get to, Befi Susu. 8 fur is exceptionally good at cold resistance. Okay, maybe it's not like... No, it's 15 by default, so I just added 5 of woolly. Yeah, so that's perfectly fine. And a reinforce to you. Could make you woolly as well. I don't need to, especially not for nanomaterials. Okay, the biodynamic power plant is something I am really looking forward to. But in the meantime, was it you? Oh shit, no, you? There we go. Just trying to remember my recoiler hotkey. I have it on shift, like, D-pad up. I'll probably find 8 fur gloves, it's not a big deal. A small gold fleck tube. And give me those. I got tired of looking for the jewel crafter. My cats are funny though, and that's their job. Cats' jobs are to be little jesters. Equipment rack. That's a fun one though, especially if you're doing a, if you're doing like a big like compute power build, having an equipment rack is pretty solid. Depends on what you're doing exactly, because you can get palladium electro deposits there instead. But I like the equipment rack because you can overload palladium tabards and wear it in the second slot there. And also has like a ton of other use too. If there's like a situation where you have 2 back slots. You wish you had 2 back slots, but you don't want to be using all of your floating nearby slots. Then again, the other option too is always getting another floating nearby slot, but I don't really do that for weapon builds. Or if there's like literally a, maybe I'll do a Crowell Rings build one day that's like basically like a deadly hula hoop. Yeah, you just kind of turn on and it will randomly decapitate limbs off of people who are nearby you in combat. That one's a fun one. I like the deadly hula hoop. I haven't used it before. I'd probably use that with a Truekin axe build. Yeah, I'm thinking about it right now. Truekin axe build of Crowell Rings, so that'd be 1 helping hand slot. Though there's another floating nearby slot that like offers like another 2 like hand spots, so you could... Oh, but I need the Crowell Rings for that, yeah, so... I don't know, there's a few ways to do it. I almost feel like if I wanted to do a Truekin of Crowell Rings, I could instead opt for like a shield and single weapon axe build, and then mostly just tank and let the rings do the work. Anyways, we're gonna go back to that second historical site because there is a friend there I can make. I want to do Golgotha first before I go and do the Bela quest. But we are gonna go talk to our new friend here. Where are you? Where are you, pal? Wow, you really went in there. Who are you friends with anyway? Disliked by trees for tricking them into sharing their fresh water. What do you even need fresh water for? Anyways, this is a formerly a chrome idol. I still call them chrome idols because that's their old name, but they've been kind of divided into different groups. A greebled egg of metal and circuited glass were fished from a chrome fall to be welded on and serve as spiritual center mass for a minion of wood sprogs. The sensory pain is fused at junction points to the self-same mask of their creators / minions, tied off ribbons of moss growth and wire. I love the Naphtali. And wood sprogs are just little bush people. They're small and they live in the woods, hence the name wood sprog. Also, wood sprogs are a type of being from Freehold Games' other video game I can think of right now, Sproggywood, which is like a real like beginner roguelike game, like something you could give to a kid, but an adult can enjoy too. You know, for a family roguelike game, if you will. Anyways. The reason I'm making friends with this is because Naphtali have these these godheads everywhere. And they have a fair number of legendary ones, and you can oil ritual because they don't use water to use oil, and gain a lot of reputation for robots. That's one of my main strategies for CUD is making friends with the Naphtali. Way less babies trying to murder me, for one, and for two, making friends with robots who are much more scary. Cool. Okay. Actually, let's go back to the current location, and I have to go to the campfire. Alright, so we are going to go to a Hatter. Before I do that, though... do I have enough skill points for jungle navigation? No, but I have 2 compass bracelets. Okay, and I think the Hatter is... straight over there. I'm going for it. I can survive out here. I just prefer to not have to. Hey. Ape. And Naphtali, can I... Oh, sick. Okay, might be able to get... If we're lucky, we'll find another legendary godhead. Just a Crimson Hood here, huh? Oh, because it's a Hatter workshop, that's right. He leaves hats fucking everywhere, or they leave hats everywhere. And when you get to a workshop, there's just a bunch of the item that they make kind of laying down everywhere. That is a goat folk. Alright, we're just gonna walk away from the goat folk. Then again, I could potentially get an opportune moment and oh, there's the way down. Oh. Speaking opportune moments, there we go. Carbide. Yep, there's Unplanished over there. I could get a bunch of carbide stuff to sell and maybe equip, so that's not bad. H-O-G-T-O-G-O. Roll that body, you're hot to go. It's a leather cap, huh? Oh, spring turret grenade. Micro manips might be pretty good for this build. Anyways, that's a pink chest over there. And what are you? Hated by the Hindran. So we're not gonna water ritual with you. Do you have anything I actually want here? Lorem Skull wouldn't be bad. Actually, I did pick up a forked helm. It's only 1 armor though. Ooh, full right armor. And then the snail shell's kind of a problem because -1 to hit in melee. What the fuck are you? That is $2,000. I have $2,000 worth of artifacts to blow. Oh, let's do it. Maybe I don't actually. Never mind, I don't. Teehee. Oh fuck, a Fullerite armament. Fuck. Fullerite weighs so damn much too. Well, at least the helmet's more reasonable. Alright, I'll do it. Let's not maybe sell the expensive one. I'm so excited about copying this, though, by the way. Double attribute points is so fucking huge. And I still did not throw those in, damn it. Let's see. Yep, sell that. Actually, here, just take that. Take that, and we'll figure out the rest. Oh, auto search that. Alright, I don't need a two-faced helmet right now. Oof. Big hit on my dodge value, but on the other hand... Oh, those provide a dodge. Also, you should auto-collect oil. Simply because it's going to be useful for water ritualing. Sick. Fancy chest. It's a Bamber on top of it. And thank you for the resub, Bamber. Alright. What am I at for AV? I'm at 8 AV. 8 DV, which is kind of a problem, but not really. It's not really a problem. I'm not really worried about it anyway. And we got Ercolano over there being our buddy. I like having a companion that's basically a pack animal. Though, when I get to Golgotha, I'm probably going to leave Ercolano at Gritgate. I don't want to take an ally into Golgotha. Oh yeah, when's the last time you've played? Because they've had like a ton, even like in the later early access period. But they've added some more. I've seen more. Anyways, shotgun time. Steel longsword and steel gauntlets. Cool. Two-handed carbide hammer. Okay, we finally got our upgrade. What would it take to make you masterwork? Okay, so it's literally 2d4 plus 1, but it means it just has a higher strength cap, I think. Nice. And get you to be masterwork as well. Like, 'cause I've noticed new ones. The hunger sound effect is my favorite, and I'm really glad I found you around the corner rather than just in the open. There we go. Okay, we're doing great. So for you new players in CUD, yeah, like, and I've caught some of the new character sprites too. So all the merchants have a real bespoke look now. Unless there's some, you know, RNG silliness happening. Alright. Yeah, I'll look at the ruins. I'm not gonna explore the ruins. Kicking on a big squad of goat folk is a little bit outside what I want to be doing at this exact second. I probably can handle it very carefully, but I am a little low in health restoring items too. As much as I want to wear 2 pairs of, like, mirror shades, I might just wear 1 pair. And strap interpolators on. That's, you know, jack interpolators. Like, I'm always planning up, like, ahead right now. And the thing is like, I can patiently wait to qualify for, rank 3 tinkering. Actually, spark ticks are still worth 150, so I am actually in good shape here. Optimal combat shotgun positioning is like 1 space away, by the way. Oh, you killed it? It's fine. Oh, cool. So what I'm hoping we don't run into is the Grit Gate Surprise. The Grit Gate Surprise, as I've heard it called by other community members, is where you find a nice little hole. Because like a honey skunk or something, you know, sprayed acid everywhere, or maybe the hole was just accessible, or maybe you had a key card. Yeah! What's the situation here with you? Yep. Okay, I don't know why the rocket skates sputtered first, but yeah, we have functioning rocket skates. What is my movement speed right now? 105? Yep. I like Vintage Story a lot, and it's about to have a major update. It's about to have one that's ready to be, that's more fully cooked. Oh yeah, we're definitely hitting enough. Oh right, I have guaranteed penetration right now, I forgot. Right? Did I already get guaranteed melee penetration? Yeah, guaranteed. I have at least 1 melee penetration. Huge for me. It's going to be a while before I can get to weapon mastery over here. I'm probably going to pivot heavily into strength really soon. Once strength is like ready to kind of go up on its own, I can switch over to some of the other stats I'm ignoring. Namely, like willpower and toughness. I really want to get moving. My build's a little bit mad, which I don't like. Multi-ability score dependent, I think is what it's short for. Yeah, sure, I'll take a canteen. I'm trying to remember. I think the big thing about canteens is that you can light them on fire, which is more useful than it sounds. Yeah, I am all of a sudden hitting really hard. That skill get plus getting a better hammer is very good. If you use single weapon fighting, a crit build is just sort of useful to aim for, because you're you know, thingy where you get to eliminate a weapon or shield cooldown whenever you get a crit. And eventually I'll get shield, but the shield will be floating. I have 2 hands and they must be used for a big weapon. I'm unconcerned. I'm a little concerned about this. So this is a little bit of a Grit Gate surprise over here. See that guy up there? See, not the Beetle, but this chain gun turret. Normally, these will murder you, except I got a lot of distance on it, and I might be able to cheese it with a sniper rifle. But in the meantime, let's go start killing. It's actually going to help me clean up here. Okay, 2 chain guns over here. Equip my sniper rifle. I think it's really important to have, like, one of your long-range weapons be just very high accuracy. Am I outside your... No, don't go there. My attack rolls have been bad. That's why it's shooting in funny directions. Ow. Alright, there we go. Huh, there was a lot more previously. Bring me 4 willowy items that shall reward you for blazing cannon. Okay, that means it's going to be a garbage thing. The easier of a thing they ask for, the more garbage your reward's going to be. Oh, advanced toolkit, you say? Here, let me modify a solar cell here. It should be high capacity. I typically switch to biodime cells or radio-powered chem cells for my utility stuff. Just in case because I think there's a type of, there's a type of Gershling that detonates your, power cells. I've not, like, truly 100% confirmed that, but I do remember fighting one, and suddenly I had way fewer, power cells after it attacked me. And I usually carry a lot of power cells. No reason not to, because, like, they weigh pretty little. If you're that strapped for space, you have other problems. Alright. What was I looking for here? Or something I was looking for. And I no longer see it. Alright, the high capacity solar cell and the... Hold on. Right, I never actually picked you up here. I like switching to canteens usually. Keep a few water skins for selling. But I like having the canteens. They feel very, like, shiny. Oh, hey, motherfucker. I'm just gonna do a little bonk. Come here, piggy. Yeah, I'm kind of stacked right now. It's great. Oh! I no longer need the combat shotgun. So this is something I like to bring up to people, but in Caves of Qud, saturation fire is better than it seems. Crits always penetrate. That means that you're going to do good damage eventually, and even non-crits can penetrate. There's like a limited chance of it. You know, scaling even further down percentage based on higher armor classes. But if you put a lot of DACA down on an enemy, you roll that number a lot. Especially if your weapon's masterwork and can potentially crit. Like, what's more likely to crit? It works incredibly well. My 7-chain laser build is dependent on this fact. It rolls a lot of dice. What just happened? Oh, you still have to make your save to jump with these? I still get rocket jump just from having the boots on? I don't have to be... Oh, man. Oh, man. I didn't realize that just works even when the rocket skates aren't on even. Oh, baby. Yeah, okay, this has been corrected now, so now I can see everything affecting it. I like this breakdown. So yeah, I can jump 3 to 10 spaces with rocket jump and jump over creatures. I need my cooldown reduced even more, though. But I did light something on fire. I think that was me. Alright, rocketscape build's starting to happen. There we go, got some spark ticks, scoot 'em. Got that tail plate. I think that's what a scutum is on a bug. It might be something front, because it sounds like a Roman word. A Latin word. Why is that not working? Tab. Oh, hold on. I was using something. Okay. Dang, all the oil keeps getting contaminated. Didn't see a Templar walking around. I think I actually saw the teleport. G-O, you can take me hard to go. Yeah, a lot of Chappelle Rowan listening to right now. It's like pop country a bit, but it's really good pop country, and it's very gay. That makes it better. For me, anyway. Okay, so after getting a weird repeating signal on Argive's rigged up radio receiver, he put it on a disk because he can't decrypt it, and we're going to Gritgate in order to find someone with the expertise to, translate the message. The people who live in Gritgate are the Barathrumites. They're like albino cave bears with spines and really, like, good hands. Like, I think they actually have, like, narrow fingers, too. They're really great for manipulating technology. But this is like an enclave of the Barathrumites, named after old Barathrum, who is a tinker of great renown. Old as shit, by the way. He might have even seen the, he's seen some shit. He's seen some crazy shit. He's that old. Anyways, free communication panel. Voice transmitting through panel. Be gone, Wayfarer. This is no place for you. Wait, my name is Quickling Star. I bring a message from Argive of Joppa. I've decided that's how we pronounce Quickling Star. We pause for a second. The pause is part of it. You gotta let that name sit. Oh, yeah. It's a great thing to name. Dramatic hair. No. It's not a staff, it's a hammer. There we go. The Inquisitive Mace. Dream Smoke. Overloaded, painted. Palladium mesh. Let's see, what's a good one here? Silvery, steel encrusted, sparkling. Telemetric. Which one of these screams like inquisitive to me? Probably telemetric. The slot opens from the center door and a metal tray slides out. Placed a Diskin tray. Several minutes passed. So it seems you're indeed Argive's apprentice. He wishes you to study with us. Unfortunately, require more than a willing spirit, hence the name of the quest. Cut is not Joppa. You will need to prove your worth, that you might not waste our time and efforts. Travel to the great cavern Golgotha to the north. Within its halls, you'll find a cache of dysfunctional wage rights. Recover one, repair it, and return here. If you are satisfied with your work, then you'll be admitted to our order. Otherwise, you will not be. Do you accept this arrangement? Yeah. Thank you. And we get our stamped data disc back out. You. Gonna need you to stay here, my friend. We are going somewhere bad. Alright. And then here's Mafia. Let's go read about Mafia here. A proud and parted mane of bristles frames a wide grin. Tied with threads to several of them are thumb bells meant to draw the attention of customers. Oh, he puts little bells on his quills? Oh, that's cool. I've not read a lot of this stuff because I just decided I'd do it after 1.0. I read little bits and pieces that was something really catches my eye and I gotta know. But for the most part, I kept most of the reading till now. I wanted the whole, like, painting, you know. Welcome to Gritgate, Delver. Care to enhance the quality of your stay with a wise purchase? I've been tasked to travel to Golgotha. My condolences to your sense of smell, friend. Golgotha is an execrable place in more ways than one, and I advise you not to visit with a healthy stock of yuckweed and honey. If you can cook a meal of yuckweed, it may banish disease before it comes in its own. Bring salves of herb berries too, and mind your feet in the cloaca. What wares do you sell? Oh, I sell whatever sundries that meet my standards of quality, with some measure of curation. I try to ensure that my shelves carry a bit of the many things, but you can count on finding more than enough ammunition, and a few recoilers can lead you back here in difficult times. If you have anything in need of identification or repair, I can take care of that for you for a few drams as well. I find my key to like doing any sort of like voice inflection is just to use my hands. Talk with my hands. What is this place? Why, this place is Gritgate. Oh, the vaulted halls, the glinachrome, the gentle hum of chained turret emplacements. There's nowhere like Gritgate in the whole of Cud, friend. I've journeyed in my comparatively short time, but I'd always return here. The very air buzzes with knowledge, as well as quite a few other things. What kind of creature are you? You can just ask that, I guess. We called the Ursheep, friend. Our kind are smarter than the average bear. Sharper, too, and a bit more handy. Things that bears are all also smart. Bears are smart. Okay, so Gritgate Recoiler, which we'll be purchasing. Poison Gas Grenade, don't really care about you. I couldn't upgrade to Carbon Gauntlets. How greedy am I? So if you're doing a bullet build, you want to do Gritgate a lot earlier than I did. You want to go to Gritgate as soon as you think you can make it there. Because this guy sells like stacks of like 1,000 bullets. Now, if you're using like double chain pistols, you'll go through all of these bullets super fast. If you're using a carbine, you will go through those super fast. However, still very worth buying. I'm not greedy enough for that, I think. Let's see. Traveling through Bimish, Enta took the second stop at a tavern in Hava. There she lost her prize, a Steindika worm's gift, to a local pickpocket. She cursed the tavern and left Hava. Getting all kinds of quests here. There we go. New pickaxe just dropped. Okay. You can have that. You can have that. Lance. I'll take a canteen. Okay, we're auto-collecting all this stuff. We got auto-collecting honey on all of you. I still need another glass bottle, it looks like. We'll get more. I don't need it, per se, but I want it. And I'm okay with some of this stuff here. Alright. Pointy bears, that's right. Alright, we're still too loaded on things, so I am going to do another trip to Joppa, I want to say. Also, I don't think we picked up our recoiler, did we? Yep. Let's go get that recoiler. This will help a little bit. Like, earnestly looking for things to spend and trade for just to consolidate my water value here. Sower seed might be useful, actually. Far too late for the neck ring to be of any actual use for me to keep. Wait for to have a full container for that. Actually, no, we can sell you right now. There we go. Should be fine. Water weight's still a little high. Head back to Joppa. We'll head back to the Stilt, do some work there. We can also toss a few things over to Ercolano here while they rock in front of the in front of Grit Gate here. Give items. Crow feather pillows, clothing, I forgot. Alright, we'll take apart the combat shoddy. I'm gonna drop you off over here. I'm gonna be honest too, I don't think I need any of the other guns I possess. Weird artifact. Yeah, that's all fine here. That'll help the weight a bit. I forgot, what did I grab there? Oh, flashbang. Nice. Journey to... Ah! I see one of the people I watch has gone a lot harder than me. Wait, did I not buy the recoiler? Did I actually give it to Ercolano here? Yeah, I might have accidentally given it to Ercolano. No? Where the fuck are you? Oh, there it is. It's just right there. Solar cell. Make you high capacity. Solar cells work just fine for recoilers. As is, but I like having high capacity just to make it a little bit more cozy to use in edge cases. Alright, let's head back to Joppa. I should pick up some health items too, now that I'm thinking about it. Snail shell, snake skin, amulet. We can turn some things to copper nuggets, I suppose. I could grab one of these. This would be +1 DV with our 2 wrist slots once we're ready to go. I only need those navigation thingies for when I'm on the overworld map, so... Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, You do not have things I need. We are water bonded, right? Hold on. There we go. Okay. He wants to know where the cock is. Alright, let's get some secrets. Wardens teach you village locations, so I roll to see what I got here. Jacked, overloaded. I wouldn't mind overloaded, honestly. That'd be pretty okay. Laborer card, though. It's too expensive to grab right now. Man, you're killing me with some of these drops. I can't let myself get too tied up in farming for goods. It's a promise I made to myself. Also, hello, Cole. We're just vibing. I'm not sure if I'm going to overload anything, but it's there. Where's my data discs? The high energy thermo cask, though, is a very important part of our build. And we're gonna try out this village over here. I have not explored it yet. Alright, I would appreciate it. These rocket skates just kind of, do rocket skates just kind of fire all the time, then? Interesting. They always take up oil. That's fine, though. We are doing an infinite power draw build for it eventually, so... Okay, this time's grave was seen from a life of the ancient Sultan Yuxerdoct. In early 3758 BR, Yuxerdoct assassinated the Sultan of Qud over an ordinance prohibiting the practice of worshipping the stars. She went and proclaimed herself Sultan. She was 97 years old. I feel like I've already seen that before, but it may have been where I had to reload. Okay, let's see. The villagers of Kok are known throughout the Salt Marsh for the weird use of honey and mule preparation. I hate this village's name, by the way. As the gospel is spreading the gospel of the protection of the exoskeleton spread, people flock to the village of Kok. Yo, is this the village of Kok? Or people of exoskeletons? A little too Geiger for my taste. Alright, let's see. That's the warden over there. Not a real interesting village, to be honest. Alright, and that also helped a ton of our carrying capacity here. Yeah, I don't think you have a single, I don't think you have a single, shop here. Hey, is there work around here? Live and drink, friend. Visiting partners came to our village the other day. Oh, cool. You're in a polyamorous relationship. While breaking bread, they spoke of a delightful place, the Carrock Shire. They wouldn't reveal the location. Would you be willing to locate it? It would be a great favor to the festive prospects of our village. We will reward you for your service. Here it's located between 3 and 7 parasings north of a snapshot for it. It'll show you on the mission description what that means exactly. I'm probably not going to be huge friends of this town, but I'll glance at what the mayor offers here. See, you're disliked by a lot of people, and only like one of them actually bothers me at all, so... Oh, you teach flattening fire. Interesting. Yeah, you don't got anything I want. Alright, zoom over here. Now that I think about it, I might have dumped a bit too much stuff. We'll find out. I didn't think about the fact I'd be selling some of it. Alright, weird artifact. What do we got today? Pentaceps. Pentaceps are good for Truekin. Extra charge range works for a lot of builds. Like, this build could almost work as a charge build if I really wanted to go that way, but, I move fast enough where I can get in range pretty readily, at least once things get moving. Once things get schmoving. Obligatory check here. Willowy, night vision goggles, step sowers, metered, scaled. No, I don't really see anything here. You stay, though. Limiting myself to just one trip over here to make sure I have my carrying capacity leveled out, and then I'll be heading off to Golgotha. Force modulator implant, which is good. Bionic liver, which is good for other reasons. Actually, hold on. We're gonna do a thing. I have a fun strategy here I like to use when I find a convenient bionic liver. There we go. Okay, carrying capacity is leveled out. We're gonna head back to Joppa really quick. Find a cybernetics kiosk, and then we'll be good to go. Depends on how hard you go into intelligence. Because if you're going Chimera... Oh, unstable. Okay, I know which build you're doing then. Yeah, because that's the main problem, is like normally you can dump strength a tiny bit if you take double muscled. You can do a high agility build with that though pretty well, and use lots of daggers. Personally, I think you should give yourself multiple arms starting out if you want to do the Dr. Octopus build rather than hoping things work out. I mean, as much as I love a fuck me up build, I tend to make those a bit more generalist and survivable. You got another... Oh, did Argive murder the dude? Looks like Argive murdered the dude. Oh, look, you have helping hands. Thinking of all the times I have gone to Tinker's looking for that specific item, and I have seen helping hands twice now. So we're gonna go to the bottom of this place. Oh, we should get some food first, too. So bionic liver renders you immune to diseases. So we are going to install it. Going hard on toughness is like, you know... Alright, we'll have to uninstall you temporarily. Get the bionic liver cooking. And then, yeah, check our equipment really fast. So, I'll just, like, show you what it does. Bionic liver. Digestive bile and alkaline churn in glass chambers, while synthetic tissue sieves out biotoxins. You're immune to both poison and disease. And, where we're going is essentially an ancient sewer complex. A massive ancient sewer complex. Golgotha is the sewer dungeon of all sewer dungeons, and you know, if you played Vampire the Masquerade, that might actually fill you with a lot of fear. But it's also like one of the honest to God most memorable dungeons I've ever played in any video game. It's so good. It's a nightmarish and doesn't overstay its welcome. Alright, let's see. A terrifying place and you love it. Exactly. Let's go grab you. Might as well grab hills and mountains. I'm eventually just gonna grab all the wayfaring. It makes life easier. Yeah, actually. Have to embrace a little bit of exploring. Oh, it's a musket turret. Well, we are getting oil from these turrets we're beating up. Let's see, what kind of materials that we're seeing right now? Is that a burrowing Gershling we're seeing here? Yep. It's a layer of resin extruded by a Shugruif spawn. Sloping streamers of oily shellac are molded to floor contours and trace a star orchid path. The whole section is glazed of shale chips and dust. Yeah, I feel like everyone's got those like must-have mods for themselves. I don't think I'm likely to do slog for a long time. Eventually I will, but becoming slug sounds a little horrifying. Maybe I'll do a slug themed playthrough and get Clyde a slug as a pet. Okay, at the conferring of mysterious strangers, the chef convinced him to help him found a harborage for a purpose. Oh, we've already seen that. Acid immune. Is your equipment acid immune though? That's the main reason I fear acid. Yeah, that basically weighs nothing. It might actually weigh nothing. I hate this Shugruif spawn here. Where are you, little fucker? We're dealing with it right now because you make it very hard to navigate. Where'd you go? Found it. Asshole. Alright. Yeah, Slog is definitely a powerful friend to have. Slog, kind of a big deal. Really not worried about what's going on over there. I literally do not fear you anymore, Slug Snout. Right. I have a carbine now. Alright, let's make sure that we don't have anything else I need to worry about. Breezing with me, doing it with me. Okay, cool. So I know Charlie, buddy Charlie, who shows up here in chat as Cutie Patootie on duty, doesn't like how Auto Explorer, if you have dig, will like auto find nearby holes, but I think it's a good thing. Because it doesn't find like the stuff that's really deep. Okay. We're gonna stop by Bela momentarily just to make a checkpoint. And then let's go. Alright, Golgotha. We pick we choose our path. And then we suffer. But before I do that, it is actually a good time to take a BRB, so I'm gonna hold on. We're hostile. They're hostile. Give me a spine fruit. Give me cider, baby. Nice. Okay. That's just a mildly good recipe. Yep. I'm gonna go and take a BRB. I will do some advertisements while I'm on break. And I'll see you in a little bit, friends. Okay, gangsters. You ready? I'm ready. Hmm. Hmm. Alright, so I don't know about the rest of you, but when I'm doing Golgotha, I kind of have a favorite hole I go to. It's this. This is the favorite hole. So basically, there's like 4 holes, and each one offers a concentration of certain problems. Now, they all link, so you could get a little mix there. But, yeah, in the hole. That's right. Like that one song from El Paso Elsewhere. But basically, you could get acid jets, electrical thingies, or flame jets. Or the worst one, shoot crabs. Shoot crabs are crabs that manifest from shoot crab shafts. With a perfectly shaped hole that could fit out a shoot crab. Where did they come from? Did these things make them? Does it link to an extra dimensional space where all the shoot crabs come from? Who fucking knows? But don't got a lot of time to stop and fight them all because they will keep coming. Oh yeah, shoot crabs are great. Anyways, it looks like we got the flame jet spot on this angle and a pretty open choice to switch if we really wanted to. Also, a pretty safe way to get in. They are definitionally crabby. Yeah, that's true. Sick. Got 77 rounds before that's ready. Now the nice news is that we are immune to disease, so I'm not worried about catching anything. Well, that's acid over there. Ow. Ooh, that's an algal fly. Alright, time to start shooting. Alright. Do we rank Gershling here? Ton of information I can find here at least, though. Repair. Oh. I'm not gonna sell all the extras. Nice. Luckily, I found a carbine. Oh shit, it's Slog. It's Slog. Alright, 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 alright. What rusted? Yep. Good thing I, did some stuff here. Hey, Slog. I'm going to shoot you with a fucking gun. Oh, no! Oh, that's also bad. God damn it, Slog. I should have checked. I should have checked. You know what, though? We can fix this problem. Let's try this again. Rare occasion where I actually want to be friends with Slog. Oh, I did agenda a slightly different version of this place. That's fine. Keeps it interesting. Okay. And then we, back to the fire. Well, I haven't, like, actually, like, gone here before, so... On this save, so... Ow, damn it. Slightly ruder setup this time, too. Come on, sewage eel. Fuck that. My hover sled rust, you son of a bitch. I'm using that. Yeah, sure, it's hovering nearby. But it still ate the fucking sludge of me. Ah, my grenade. Alright, alright, alright. Just gotta chill for a second. Welcome to the fucking rust zone, Jesus. Okay. Did it die? It might have gotten... might have gotten whacked. Nope, it's out here. My rocket skates, you son of a bitch! Luckily, they cannot. Luckily, they cannot. Damn it, that takes that... fuck, man. What an asshole. Anyways, yeah, we're just going barefoot now. It's fine. Also, remove you, equip this. I do have a couple love injectors right now. That's what we're going to be using on Slog. Fuck off, sludge eels. Oh, this level seems to be largely the same. Hey, Slog. Alright, let's go see. Is his reputation the same? Yeah. Yeah, we're going to try to be friends with Slog. I'll let Slog do whatever it's gonna do. What rusted now? You fucker, stop. These sewer eels are being absolutely ridiculous. Okay, one night under the Beetle Moon, astrologist found a babe with its mouth full of starlight outside her observatory. Holy shit. She and her fellow astrologists adopted a baby and named her Yuxerdoct. I mean, I have a mouthful of starlight, it's just, normally it's not a thing you find in babies. I don't know where Slog went. I actually do not know where Slog went. Yeah, rusting implants would be a nightmare. It's probably the main reason why it doesn't. Alright, I don't see Slog anymore. I don't know what happened to him, because last time I saw Slog, he was engaging something. Anyways, we do have our way droid, I believe. Yeah. God, what? I don't think I've ever got my equipment rusted that much in one Grit Gate run. Alright, buddy. Hold on, we apparently gotta clean up. Alright. Please repair my stuff that's too expensive for me to repair. Where's my rocket skates? Oh, you did restock. Sick. Alright, cool. Everything is fine and back to normal. Alright. Have you completed the task? Yes. Slot opens from the center of the door. A bright red light shines through. Several minutes pass. You may enter. Simply walk through the force barrier. Make your first 2 lefts and speak to Steward Otho in his office. Oh, metal slats diffuse the volume of the 2-way speaker. A small button pops up from the bottom corner. Anything about the force field? We're examining this sumbitch. Force projector. Into the glass and steel chassis, a sea of force fluid churns in turbulence, then pulverized into solid matter by the dynamo and projected into space as a field. Pane of transparent glass. That's all it is. Alright, we got Otho here. He stands at tremendous import and stillness, as of some hidden but vital vertex of the Enclave. In Barthrum's name, he's conferred unto himself the tonsure of stewardship and shorn his hair from his scalp. His snout narrows in proportion to the tight corridors around him. His robe is impeccably clean. Wage raids beep and whir at him obediently as they scuffle past. So yeah, regular generation thing. He is always disliked by 3 different factions for not letting him inside Grit Gate. Didn't let cats in. Didn't let the villagers in, any of the villagers in the mission, and robots apparently wanted in. Which is mildly annoying, and I mean very mildly. Welcome to Gritgate. I am Otho, Barthrum's steward. I apologize for the manner of our introduction, but we must take precautions. Cut is a very unforgiving place. You're worthy to study with us. Take these. Return when you're ready to discuss the signal. Hold on, first off. And let's get some handy nukes are on here too, jeez. Thank you, I will return. Hey, a bunch of grenades. Our reward wasn't that good because I'm already too high of a level. I mean, it's just 50 in all those, so I wouldn't call it high risk per se. Hated by the Naphtali tribe. Fired by the Gyre Whites. Man, you're really breaking my balls here. I can't do the Naphtali one right now. I am sharp. I am handy. That's Shem 1. Shem has augmented their body beyond the Chromeling's basic form by wielding on this symmetric, ruffled coat of scrap metal. It's too big and grandiose for the little figure, but Shem shuffles around confidently as if they expect to grow into it. Big jacked. Big jacked. I like Shem 1 because he has clothes on his Chromeling body. Chromelings look good with clothes. In the same sense that like a mobile suit or a mech looks great with a cloak. Robots just look good with cloaks. Shem nods. You're a Chromeling that speaks. Can you understand me? Is this a question trick? I suppose I cannot know what you intend. Can I understand you? I just meant to ask if you're able to communicate. It seems so. What kind of words? It seems so with you too. You know what? Fair enough. Why are you called Shem -1? Would you like to hear? When I was first put together by Father and Friends, I was Shem 2, the second iteration of the Make Me project. As I came along, scampered through the halls, listened to the stories Neek read me, climbed on the Spara Fusilli's workbench to have my screws replaced, I realized I was not what I could be, so I downgraded myself to Shem 1. That has happened 3 times. Are you worried that you're getting further away from your ideal self? It is unclear to me that I should be. I am your friend, Shem. I am your friend, Quickling Star. Hell yeah. Bros for life. Oh, that's expensive. That is expensive. Let's see, let's sell some things then. I need to go grab some things here. Ooh, you rusted. Ooh, you rusted. Okay. Alright, what are you? Yes! You have it, and that's never gonna, like, change. Oh, baby. Alright, cool. We're about to start cooking. Wait, did I actually keep the... Oh, did you auto-equip the thing I gave you? I wish you didn't do that. I wish you didn't do that. Should start giving you equipment soon. God, fucking Golgotha. Where did I put the weapon? Oh my god. Is under melee weapons? Did I not pick it up? Where the fuck is it? Hold on. I don't know the hotkey to shrink all these at once. Did I actually not grab it from you, buddy? Yeah, I actually want item here. Blech. Blah. Yeah, poor little guy. Biodime. Bam, yes. Yes, yes. And this is what we saved all this stuff up for. I'm gonna laugh if I end up getting, nah. I was about to say, I was gonna laugh if, I got a free biodime after all that. Okay. Sick. Alright. Let's see. Airfoil, drum loaded, high voltage, arc winder. Nope, nothing I want there from you. Let's check out Jacobo here. We'll read your stuff in a little bit. Gigantic silver rondor. Do I have anything I want to actually trade for that? Kind of just keeping an eye out for gigantic equipment. I forgot. I think you're an arm item. So we'll keep you. Airfoil, scoped combustion cell. Nah. Alright, so we did the grit gate thing here. We have access to it, and also I have need to get more nanomaterials. Just gonna be a problem for a little bit. Alright. We'll have to throw some jacked on things, in other words. I could also repair some stuff. Namely, I will disassemble this. So the thing is that you can always, simply just, like, disassemble rusted equipment a lot of the time, like if it's something that you can normally disassemble, and it won't be, like, a penalty. They will not hurt you for it. Okay, so we're a little low on resources right now, and I need to get money. Well, we did Gritgate just now and Golgotha, so that does leave us to do Bela. If I don't do Belaw now, I will forget to. So. I see I don't quite have the navigation for canyons yet. Oh, cool. A Dromet caravan. I haven't found, like, any of you. Folded carbide longsword. Decent, setup here. Yeah, I really do like Flexivest. I really like Flexivest. Navigation. I guess I'll toss in some grenades in there. The EMP3 is too good. Sleep gas grenades, stun gas grenades. None of the data discs can go. Do the boar jerky. I have a view. Oh goodness, go like 44 on that. Uh, 20 on you. Cool. Also, hi Snapjaw. I'm going to hit you really hard. Here, Ercolano, can you hold on to that Rondour? And that parabolic muscular subroutine. Move you. Not you, Flexivest. Mostly a better version. You take a pristine for that. Fuck. Yeah, we'll sturdy? No. Ah, fuck, I made it sturdy, not reinforced. Fuck. Well, it won't break now. That's cool, I guess. Not the first time I've done that. Or mistaken sturdy for reinforced. Yes. Hello, bear. I'm going to hit you with a hammer. You will have a bad time of it. Oh, grenadier. Oh, you have oil. The oil's expensive. Okay, near the location of Tarmud Cave, Antidote was captured by bandits. She languished in captivity for 7 years, eventually escaping to Darsazor. And these streets are tough. Might actually be time to pop through the jungle a bit. Hey, who are you friends with? Hated by Seekers the Sightless Way? No problem. Oh right, since I'm using single weapon fighting, my love injector will always actually penetrate. Skaru Fubufo. Snapjaws are now indifferent to me. Cool. It's worth it to be friends of Snapjaws, in my opinion. I really am tired of killing them. They take a lot of work to kill in huge numbers. Hey, books. I don't need to be like super duper friends with Snapjaws, I just want him to stop attacking me. There we go. I know, you're lovesick, poor baby. Why don't you stay here and let it wear off, though? Alright, we are... Wait, are they cool with me? They are cool with me. Okay, cool. Yep. Star worship thingy. Another thing to sell. And a replacement love injector. Chill. Yeah, I just hit you once, huh? We're very close to making these rocket skates do some funny things. Alright, now let's start this stuff, and don't pick up anything off the ground. Alright, so we're gonna do some description reads here. Hindriarch Ka. Time has put creases in our ears and deep furrows in our throat. The sharp voice thus starts and stops the motion of life in the meadow. The Ark of Tradition has named her Hindriarch, inscribed in the garland cut off her hair, and the downslope of time has locked her in the mind of Fondren as Grand Doe. To all in Beyla, she is the sovereign law. Live and drink, Kendrin. I am Hindriarch Ka. Welcome to Beyla. It's nearly unprecedented for one such as you to pass by our scouts unaccosted, but these are unprecedented circumstances. I have a task for you. Are you interested? Yes, go on. Good. We Hindrin are a close-knit and staid people, and our safety depends on our solidarity. In order to preserve our safety and culture, we ask that any of our number who leave us never come back. Recently, one exile took the treasure of our village, a bracelet named Kindrish, with her when she left. None of our number can leave to get it back, or it will be a violation of the values I have guarded and the Hindriarchs before me for countless generations. Will you help us recover our treasure? We have a small cache of valuables we can offer as a reward. Alright, I'll find your treasure. Excellent. I will do my best to reward you to your satisfaction. Her name is sand in my mouth now. The exile who stole Kindrish is called Eskind. She left a few weeks ago and took her sister and brother with her. I don't know where she's gone, but Warden Neelahand might, as they were close friends as children. Find the exile called Eskind and retrieve Kindrish from her, even if the cost is the life of her and her siblings. Kindrish has been handed down, over countless generations, and it belongs to my people, not any individual. Go, Kendrin. Speak to Warden Neelahand and find out where Eskind is hidden. As you say. And we'll just kind of pace ourselves here. So this is Warden Neelahand. All live muscle and hard vigilance, Neelahand becomes her occupation as the Warden of Beyla. She blooms to fill the folds of her armor, but the attentive eye that matches hers catches sight of a secret truth. Inside the stout and sturdy body of the warrior hides a scared and flustered Fondren. Yeah, they're lit. Fondren here, just naturally very skittish. The Warden has lost their emanation. It can't be. It simply can't be. Warden Neelahand? Ah yes, my apologies, Kendrin. Live and drink. I am Neelahand, Warden of Beyla. How may I help you? Hindrak Cat told me that you were once friends with S-Kind. We were, yes, we were close. I can scarcely believe that she'd be capable of doing such a thing. Stealing our greatest treasure? S-Kind wouldn't possibly... But if Grando says it, it must be so. Is it possible that the Hindriarch is lying? What? No, what? That's not possible. What an absurd idea. Well, why not? Grando speaks only truth. Grando only ever speaks truth. It's not possible. She didn't lie. Anyone can lie. No, it's not true. I won't hear any more of your poisonous ideas, Kentron. Consider the topic closed. Do you actually have a question? Do you know where S-Kind and his siblings might have gone? Oh, Esk and I, we had a place. There's a path to the east that leads to the remains of a lightning-struck tree, made hollow by the fire from above. It was the furthest from the village either of us have ever been, until I attended my first Warden's Moot. She and I would spend time there, back then. Perhaps she is there now, but I don't dare check. Oh, look there. Thank you. We got a mystery afoot, gang. Get that fear-reducing juice here. Anyways, that's the important hint here. We have to go east. I think there's like a specific amount of space the place is, if I wanted to go over the overworld map. I like walking there myself. One of those few times I actually take a trail in this game. There's like 2 trails here, but they both go the same direction, so it's fine. I see a goat folk. Oh, shit. Let me try this again. There we go. So you're going, wow, I'm doing no damage. Why is that? Because I forgot to re-equip something. Anyways. Just pissing bullets at each other till someone goes. Alright, I do need a ton of more healing items, so I am gathering here, because the witchwood bark is plentiful. Oh no. Alright. Nice try, Piggy. Okay. Hopefully this won't be as harrowing as some of my other trips over. Again, lots of Daka, it just works. I'm sorry, dog. Okay, good. I'm glad he didn't get mad about the stray bullet there. The Battle of Mapod Mesh, Juxerdok fought to liberate antelopes. She wielded a shining hammer of such artfulness, became forever known as the Shining Victory, the boom of antelopes. Hopefully that's a high tier, weapon, because I wouldn't mind a artifact as my main weapon. It hasn't happened before. Maybe we'll get lucky and find a Vibro Carbine. That will be pretty sick. Yeah, just a juice sap. Don't want to get my power stuff juiced. They suck out power. And then they explode once they've done that. All good here? Okay. Is it? Hold on. Right, control. No, shift 0. Hold on a second here. Does auto explorer. Hold on. Something funny happened here. Navigate left, navigate up. Entering. Control enter. Yeah, that makes sense to make that a shift option. Keep my automations together. Okay. Oh, gee, oh. Okay. Hi, bear. We're gonna dump a lot of bullets on you, Feral Law, and then you're gonna love it. You're gonna love getting your ass kicked. Hey, we finished watching a ping pong anime in my Thursday anime club, and it was some good fucking shit. That's a story with pathos. Alright, we have found the place. Hold on, we gotta go inside here and grab this little guy. I found a crumpled sheet of paper in this hollowed out tree. Oh. A bubble level. Neat. Anyways, it's under books, correct? Paper made of brine-stuck pulp is covered in shaky ink scroll. Looks like it's been crumpled and uncrumpled many times, huh? Who would do such a thing? When spitting anger boils up in my blood, and this cruel world does bring me sad and low. But when hardened heart despises all of Cud, and there's a line I clearly cannot toe. But then you stand, resplendent and refined, and so a happy smile comes to my face. So as I think perhaps you could be mine, that's when I think I might find my place. What need have we for putting safety first? Our parents will not see that life needs love. What do we gain from planning for the worst? Our village shall not ever be enough. To know I cannot stay, and you can't leave. I'm left with no recourse except to grieve. Huh, I wonder who could have written this. It seems like a love poem. So yeah, we got Ket and her family here. Her proud stance and the burning intensity of her eyes set her apart from the Cervidian kinsfolk. Those sharp jade gems are softened by powdered red fur of her cheeks, and the split philtrum is the only deviation from the narrowing neutral lines of her lips. Save for her leather cuffs, nothing she wears is of Hindran make. Yeah. And then, little sister? Or littlest sister, I should say. She's so small, Leehart, there it is. She's so hard as to appear to be a foundrin, but a closer look at her tense shoulders and calculating eyes reveal her as a fully grown runt. She wears her hair in a pair of buns tight as her nerves, her little hands curled and anxious, are covered with distinct burns and cuts of an amateur tinkerer. And then the other sister. The lanky deerfolk's thin frame is bent in a shy hunch, but her bright eyes shine like emeralds with insight and aggressive curiosity, and slender fingers flick to the complex rhythms of the wield. Meahind. Hold there. Who are you? What do you want? God, you can just like go straight into aggro mode. I am Quickling Star. Hendriak Keh sent me. Keh? I'm shocked she even deigned to speak my name. I am a pariah now, beneath discussion. Does she demand remuneration for the scant supplies I stole? She says that you stole Kindrish, the village treasure. Is that her angle, to claim that I stole Kindrish? Her influence must be waning more than even I knew. What are you saying? What do you imagine I am saying? The aging, ineffectual leader of a village in isolation. A system that strives to forget anyone who sees the outside, no matter how much its inhabitants strive for a better tomorrow. Belah's isolationism provides ideal pasties for any crime the Hendriak chooses to commit. You think Keh stole the treasure? Ah, you kindred just as thick as the elders. I'd hope otherwise. Yes, I'm suggesting that old Grandot is trying to fool you. And the village as well. I'm not certain that she stole it herself, but an investigation might undermine her authority, and she cannot have that. You don't need to be so rude. Rude? How dare... No, I apologize for my rudeness. Please understand that we've lost so much by leaving Belah. My mind is not in a gentle place, and being revisited by the tyranny I left behind is causing newly closed wounds to open. I mean, it has the normal amount of spread that Carbine does. It just means that every single bullet's gonna do damage, guaranteed, if it hits, and that's pretty fucking potent for a gun that sprays bullets. Forgive my tone, but please understand, I did not steal Kindrish. You are being used. And what should I do? Proof is in the petals, Kendrin. You want justice? Find out what really happened. If you find evidence, Warden Nilahine will support you. Speak to her. She is loyal to Grandot, but even more loyal to the truth. I will return to the village, and we will sort this out. The Hendriak will have to tolerate my presence until my name is cleared. I will. Live and drink. Here we go. Oh, we gotta speak to the Grandot, I forgot. Tell you the Grandot, but he ain't got no money. Why is an exile standing in my village? Are you trying to play me for a fool? Eskine claims to be wrongfully accused. The Pariah claims to be wrongfully accused, and you believe her? She's obviously lying. Are all Kendrins so gullible? There is no proof that she is lying. Fine, go to the Warden then, and have her solve this mystery. But know this, until a thief is found and Kindrish is recovered, I cannot reward you. You get nothing. Live and drink, friend. Live and drink. I've seen someone get a chain pistol that does that. And that was pretty nutty too. I would say the chain pistol is kind of even more nutty because you can, with the way that pistols work, you can eventually put a lot more Daka out there. Anyways. Wait, why is Esk here? What's going on? Do you have Kindrish? No. Eskine claims to be wrongfully accused. I'm keeping an eye on the time, by the way. Oh. But what now? We'll investigate and find the truth. Ah, well, that's a good idea. You'll help, right? My axiom and conviction are strong, but deduction has never been my greatest strength. Can you answer questions about people in town if that would be helpful? It would. Could you answer some questions now? Nihilhind is not the justice system. She is simply a peacemaker, if you will. Of course, Kendron, ask away. So what can you tell me about Hendriarch Keh? Keh is very wise and very careful, which makes up for her lack of strength or tact. She knows what's right and she runs a very tight shift. She hates clutter from work like nothing else and cleans up any mess she makes unless it's a spill. Then she makes Kesahind do it. It's because Grando has a terrible fear of standing pools of water, refusing to touch them. Copper and bronze afflicts her with allergy sores, and she can't touch them. She's too old to spar with me, but her bow arm still aims true. That's all I can think of. Another question, please. What can you tell me about Eskind? Oh, she's she's a good person of strong convictions, or as always seems so. I suppose that isn't helpful. Esk has a good eye for detail. She hates water vines so much that she avoids the patties, and will eat mats of outlaw broth to make it taste better. She's afraid of saltbacks. She's good at foraging and terrible at crafting. I've missed her so much. Can you tell me about Kesahind, the bodyguard? Kesahind's completely loyal to Grando. We used to be friends, but his disposition has become so sour since he was appointed her protector. He's quite cold to me now. He can't see well in darkness, and he's the holder of Ari, an unbreakable heirloom fire axe, and he's very skilled with it. He's terribly finicky about food. He'll only eat bland food and meat, and once when he had a bad cough as a Fondren, a caretaker tried to feed him yuckweed, and he kicked her so hard it dislocated her jaw. Poor Elder Esahind. Okay. What do you know about the outsiders, the Kendron? Not very much. The only Kendron who were allowed in the village before you were traders, and it's always a big fuss when one comes by. It's been a while since that happened, though, so any Kendron who visited must have come in secret. Thank you. That will do. Live and drink. Okay. Yep, the food storage is fine. You can kind of go look at people here, too. Like, here's a Fondren. She frolics and plays alongside her counterparts. The carriage of her lean, sinewy body contrasts with the tense musculature of her mature guardians. Where adult Hendren are fearful and careful, Fondren stare at the new and unusual with wonder. And then we see, like, an adult over here. Deer legs paw nervously at the ground while human hands clutch in sweaty tightness. Her expressive face and muscular torso show a clear human thread line, but the thick fur over dappled flanks, the flickering and pointed ears, and her antlers of majesty speak to another genetic strand. And we can go look at one of the warriors over here. Yeah, scout. Anxiety personified. She stands in poised tension, her shanks taut and her long ears twitching. Narrow eyes dart hither and yon in search of intruders. Here in the body of the scout, the high nerves of the Hendren farmers are heightened to a pitch. And then this little friend, Angohind. Actual, proper NBC. A slight and trim Fondren narrows his spindle blue eyes. Like the other younglings, his face is bright with burning curiosity. Unlike theirs, though, his is tempered by poison, honed to a dagger's point, by a startlingly precocious discipline. Let's go talk to him. Kendron, a moment of your time, please. You're our quickling star. Yes? You seek to solve a mystery here in the village. Yes? I am, and yes? Yes, of course. I am Angohind, grandson of the esteemed Elder Esselhind, young scholar of Shakespeare, and the best-dressed Hendren in Bela. I am also, as luck would have it, an aspirant investigator with an ear for mystery. My Grand Highness forbidden me from looking into strange doings in the village. She said nothing about me teaching you the ins and outs of detective work. What say you? I'm listening. Oh, truly, you won't regret this, Kendron, I promise, so let's get to it. Every mystery hinges on the detection and interpretation of evidence. As Hemlock Cones once said, ere any prosecution can commence, accusers must obtain some evidence. The solving lies in seeing and locating supporting clues as well as implicating. How do I find evidence? Professor Cones taught me everything about finding evidence. Though evidence you found upon the ground may yet be sound, it will be sufficient. If it will be sufficient is a toss-up. Examine all your suspects in their homes and all around, and find a witness who may dish the gossip. You may find evidence by looking at things in the ground, but you can also look at your suspects to see if anything's off about them. You can ask around and see if anyone has seen or heard anything strange, and different witnesses may have different things to report. And what about supporting evidence? Supporting evidence can be any sign that something is amiss that can't be directly tied to an individual. One common example is a bloodstain, which indicates that violence was committed but doesn't tell you by whom. At its heart, supporting evidence is most powerful when paired with implicating evidence. Once you have both, you'll be in a good position to accuse the suspect of wrongdoing. What about implicating evidence? Implicating evidence is what it sounds like. Evidence that implicates someone's involvement in a crime. For example, if someone observed strange behavior in a person, or if you found something weird in that person's room, or even if you observed them behaving strangely yourself, that's implicating evidence. Most of the time, a piece of implicating evidence isn't proof of a crime in and of itself. When presented alongside supporting evidence, implicating evidence is a seed of truth from which grows the long frond of justice. And what can I find implicating evidence, or what if I find implicating evidence from multiple suspects? As Professor Cones said, we know the reach of law, however long, is not the finest judge of right and wrong. Choose not what evidence thou wilt present ere its consequence is evident. In short, you must use your judgment and intuition, Kendron. No further questions. Alright, so let's start looking. Like at these tools. Gouge, spoon, punch, chisel, blade, and shear. These tools are made by a masterful crafter for the art of leatherworking. Set of leatherworking tools is shockingly well made. Okay, we got this bloody arrow over here. Dried blood paints the tip and shaft of a wooden arrow, but its colorful fletching remains pristine. Why, this arrow is covered with blood! Leather scraps are cut from a wider swath for some unknown leatherworking project. How odd, someone dropped some scraps of cut leather here. Is it true that Kendron can't fall in love? That's untrue. Everyone falls in love with me. Hondren Village. Everyone. Okay, have you seen or heard anything peculiar? I heard a Hindran talking about buying and selling to a Kendron late at night. I thought that all Kendron had to report to the Grand Do. Live and drink. The game tells you, by the way, when you've obtained all evidence. Kendron, tell us the story of the world outside when Grand Do is not listening. Anything particular? Nope. You see Kesahine's armor? He always used to wear hand-me-downs from the scouts, but what he's wearing now looks brand new. Live and drink. Recently seen for a brand new set. We can really just nail Kesahine here. Nothing from you. Heard the sounds of fighting the other night. I stayed in the next day, so feared was I. Alright, let's check our people here. Eskine appears to be favoring a leg, though she has concealed any injury. Anything unusual about you? Oh yeah, here's Kesahine, the bodyguard. Braids of thick neck muscle follow the ley lines of fur on his scowling face. He clutches his weapon in hard embrace, and he paints a sneer of his lips to suggest how enamored he is of his role as rank thug. Okay. I have questions for you. Fine, what are they? Why was Eskine exiled? She exiled herself by leaving Balar. Code demands that no Hindran who leaves us ever return. She knew this, and still she chose to leave. Who's your bodyguard? Kesine's a good boy. He lost his parents long ago, but has been like a son to me. Now his axe arm is strong where mine is not, and so he lends it. Is Nilahine a good warden? Warden Nilahine attends to her duties admirably. She's not terribly assertive, but she need not be. Surprised she's going along with this outsider-led investigation, but she always had a soft spot for the exile. Why did you tell me Eskine had a brother? If you ask the exile, I'm sure she'll spin in some sort of accusation that I believe gender to be an immutable prison, that I impose it on others. She's lying. Our people have a long history of two-gender hindrance called Heartkind, respected and consecrated. There's a proper path to gender variance in our society, which the male exile could have availed himself years ago. He never did, so I do not recognize them. So yeah, we got a fucking turf over here. I see. Live and drink. Dang, what a bitch. A big fucking bitch. No sudden moves are on Hindriak, Kendrin. I am watching you. Who are you? I am Kesahan, protector of Hindriak Ke, the Grand Doe of Baylaw. Can I ask you some questions? You may not. Ah. Just big bitches over there. I believe this poem is meant for you. For me, are you sure? But this is a poem. In S handwriting. Are you sure this is for me? Yes, please read it. Escan wrote this about me? How my head swims at these lavish words. If she wrote this and meant it for me, she must love me. But it can't be, can it? Can't it? Kendrin, you must understand. I spent so many years trying in vain to fall out of love of Eskind. Thought it was the only way to endure our adolescence, watching her poor attempts at courtship with other Hindran. Thought it the only way to endure her departure as well. She's returned and she loves me. I'm terrible to speak to her of this, but I must. Thank you. Will this affect the investigation? No. You are the one investigating, so my bias need not enter play. If you determine Eskind's guilty, I will heed your word and carry out a just sentence. After that, I'm not sure. Yeah, we're hooking up the girls. Nothing peculiar from you. Oh, I think I see something up there. Like a track. The girls. Oh, no, splintered half. These shards of splintered wood must once form the haft of a weapon, which must have broken in combat. How odd, the broken haft of a weapon, a sign of recent violence. Alright. So, let's see. Not yet, how are you and Eskind? Oh, Quickling Star. I'm so happy. I scarce believe she loves me. Much less that we could be together, but it's true. Wherever we go from now on, we go together. May your journeys favor you. Alright, Kesahind. Terrible finicky about food. Can't see well in darkness. Terrible finicky about food. Eat bland food and meat and oh. Okay, so you won't eat yuck wheat. Likes his food very bland. Hates clutter from work and cleans up the mess she makes. Unless it's a spill, then she makes Kesahind do it because she has terrible fear of standing pools of water. Alright. Okay, I am ready to accuse the thief. Fondren... maybe not late at night. Found a few scraps from a kind of leatherworking project, a sign of recent craft. Hold on, let's try this one. Let's see. Found a set of foreign tools on the village paths. A Kendrin crafter has been here. I think it's some type of crafter inspired. A Kendrin is trying to hide it. So you're saying is... Alright, hold on. Yeah, I don't think we got really anything to nail, like... stuff there. Just got some type of leatherworking project. Sign of it. Alright. Remember how the Kessahan has always worn hand-me-down armor, but he's recently seen for a brand new set. Oh yes, this indicates some kind of trade transpired, and Kessahan was trying to hide it. So what you're saying is, by concealing craft and trade, is Kessahan who stole Kindrish. Evidence is clear. Esskind did not steal Kindrish. The crime was committed by none other than the Grandos protector, Kessahind. He was stripped of the ancestral axe he carries, stripped of his property, and stripped from our oral histories. Never will his name be spoken again, and he will never return on pain of death. Moreover, Kez attempt to pin blame on Esskind without due process opened my eyes to abuses of power. She need not leave Bela, but she is Kehind once more, stripped of her title and standing. As for the Hindriarchy, Esskind will act as interim leader until we figure out what to do next, as a people. May Hindriarchy lead us to a brighter future. Bam. Oh. You just gave me a handy nuke. Cool. There's no way I can use that safely right now, but that is actually pretty cool. Let's see. Right, pig farm. Yeah, they gave me a fucking portable nuke. Incredible. Alright. Ha! Real justice never thought I'd see the like. Not here. Well done. I'll admit, I would have preferred becoming Hindriarch, but I'm hoping to bring my people to a more democratic form of governance. Then I can vote myself out. Okay. Bonk. Yeah, cool. What time is it right now? Okay, it is... I'm a little late on joining the gals, so I'm going to do a quick BRB, refill my coffee. How long have I been streaming for? Okay, next break I'll have to end up taking my, BRB. But yeah, we'll finish up exploring the village. Possibly not tomorrow. Tomorrow's pretty busy. Might end up being, like, potentially Sunday, where I do some CUD. Yeah, but it looks like I have to skip tomorrow. It's just a little bit too busy. Excuse me. Works out because apparently my voice is having some issues, so yeah, we'll take tomorrow off and see about Sunday. Anyways, see you in a little bit, folks.